Alright, sorry about that. Had to delete some stuff off the memory card. But anyway, so yeah, it took a whole quart of, damn near almost a whole quart of stain, and it polyurethane it twice, and it took that quart, so I got to go down to Home Depot later on today or tomorrow and pick up another one, just so I can get these, you know, dry spots cleaned up. I'd like it to be a little bit shiny, but we'll have to wait and see. Overall, came out pretty good. Redid the wiring. I put some real wire on this trailer. I put, I think this is 16 or 18 gauge wiring I put on it. All new terminal on the front here. Wrapped it here. Not a big fan of the ground, but it should work alright. If it doesn't, I'll come back, resplice it, and I'll put a new ground somewhere over here. I think that's what I'll eventually end up doing. I got to cable tie this guy on still, but whatever. Marker lights work now. Rear lights work. So it's pretty good. I got to get my tank filled up today. I'm welding acetylene, not acetylene, argon. And I want to cut this guy off. This piece right here. I got a new piece, a little bit tighter, because the piece on the back here is a little bit all busted. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's split. So I'm gonna get a piece of pipe and the weld on. Other than that, the trailer's all done. Kick ass, let's head on into the shop. Alright, I lied, we ain't going to the shop yet. So I figured I'd show you guys the pump setup here, what I got going on. I actually get about 85% of this all done. I got the hookups all in now. That's the filter system. And all the plumbing's all in now. Got the two little poopy guys in there, and I got one over there for the main pump. I gotta get that set up. Phones are ringing, what a surprise. Let's see who it is. Alright, I gotta take that. Alright, so now we're in the shop that my dad was calling me. I was trying to get these tires here that are on my truck, and I'm gonna try and swap them and put them on the Explorer, but friggin' I had some guy quote me last week at a Ford dealership it's gonna cost $90 to have it done. All of a sudden it's now like $150. Like, what the fuck happened there? I don't know. But anyway, so we're in the shop now. As you can see, there's something missing, and it's not in the tent. The X mark is gone. It's not gone to the dealer, it's actually gone. Sold it. I sold it over the weekend for $2 grand. Sold to two young guys, probably a little bit older than me, and I guess they're opening up their own landscaping company. I guess they're to do they do 50 hours a week with one company right now, and then they start doing their own thing, and now they got an extra 30 hours I guess they're doing, which is really good. So that's 80 hours a week. Quite a bit right there, but no thanks for me. That's a lot of hours a week. But yes, that's gone. No more X mark. The X mark series is over. No more whacking my damn friggin' legs on the friggin' two front casters. You know, that friggin' hurt. Every time I'd walk by that thing, I would knock my knees right into the friggin' things because they were up so high. But yes, that's gone. X mark is gone. And the Cub Cadet tractor, I got someone coming today to pick that up. It's sold on eBay for $681. So that's sold. I got a guy coming from Connecticut. He's coming to pick that up. And a little bit here, I'm just waiting for my dad to come back with the truck. Gotta run out to a store. I'll be heading out to go pick up my my John Deere. Gonna pick up my John Deere and drop off one of the Craftsmans. So that'll be pretty good. We'll have to wait and see how this all turns out. Also did a little bit of work on the ATV this weekend. I fixed my seat latch finally because that was just downright pissing me off. Yep. What else did I do? Did that. Straightened out some of my wiring. Electric start issue, I kind of sort of fixed it. I ended up just putting my own little switch up here. It's not the greatest invention. I mean, as long as if you're not holding it down for, you know, for quite a long time and you won't frazzle the wire, you know, but I can fire it up real fast. had someone comment on a video a couple of days ago I posted, and the guy's like, "Man, that thing friggin' blows smoke like a bastard. I think you should rebuild your 4-stroke there or something." I don't know what the hell he was talking about. He thought it was like a 4-stroke. I'm like, dude, this isn't a 4-stroke. This is a 2-stroke. Fuck the 4-strokes. 4-strokes aren't fun. 2-strokes are way funner. But, in my opinion anyway. But yeah, so I did that. I tried JB welding it to the unit here, but it kept popping off. So I'm going to try another coat of JB weld. Hopefully it'll hold it. But I'd fix that. Also fix my headlight. Where is it? Boom. So I got that working. Had to do some wiring for the bulb on the inside. And what else? There was something else. It was just mainly the wiring for the starter. That took the longest. Cleaned up that a little bit. I'm gonna build a box hopefully before I go away next week. I'm gonna put this box somewhere like right about here. It's gonna be like a little toolbox. Usually on these scramblers, there's supposed to be a little tool kit right here, and they want like $20 or something ridiculous for a little tiny tube, and I ain't spending that. So I'm gonna build a box out of a lawn tractor battery holder. Should work out pretty good. I just gotta figure out how I'm gonna weld everything up. I got these pieces of steel. I want them to be removable, so I might use one of these guys and drill a hole right through there and make this the main guy, and then build the rest out of angle iron. Weld that on like that or something like that. I haven't fully thought of it yet, but that's a whole nother day. I don't think I'll get around to it today. Got a little bit too much going on today, but hopefully that'll hold a bunch of all my other stuff that's in here, because I got the bags, but these bags kind of sort of get in the way of your feet. You know, I got the siphon hose from the snowmobile, and I got the pole rope in the other one. So yeah, that's what we got going on. Took for a good rip this weekend though. Ran pretty well, I'll tell you. But anyway, enough talking. I'm gonna clean up the shop here, get a few other things going on. Oh, look at this guy. What are you doing in here? Get out of here. Bumblebee. So yeah. Anyway, we'll get back to you later on once we pick up the deer. Awesome. You know, when I first started making this morning's video, it was 10:30. It's now 8:13. Yep, I've been a pretty busy beaver today, I tell you. But anyway, let's take a look what we got here. We got a John Deere 108. I bought this last week for, I forget how much I paid for it. I think I paid like 50 bucks or something for it. It runs, it drives. I popped in a new battery. I would push it up. Let's see if I can push this thing up. This thing's freaking heavy. Just throw her in a gear so she ain't gonna roll on me. But yeah, there's the motor right there. Pretty good size engine. I think this is a 15 horse in it. I think that's what they put in these. These engines are just something else, I tell you. But oh wait, no, this might be an 18 horse. I think that's why 18, 18.0, I don't know. I don't know what it's got in it. It's a Kawasaki, that's all I know. But anyway, so I picked this thing up. It runs, drives, it mows. It needs a little bit of a carb job. Not that big of a deal. So, tires in the front, a little bald. Could use a little bit of a touch up on the John Deere yellow paint and the green paint, but I think I'm just going to sell it the way she is. Not going to get into a whole lot. I'm just going to get her running. I drove it around the yard today. I don't even know if it's got oil in it. Well, it's a good thing she's got oil in it, because I would have sucked. So, but what do you want? $50 tractor. Holy, talk much. But you know, it is what it is. It's not a decent looking tractor. It's not the prettiest looking thing, but gets the job done. It's a John Deere. I think it was probably made in 1985. And the big thing about these tractors is the seats usually rip here, 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 just about everywhere. And this John Deere seat isn't even ripped, which is a good thing. But I'm probably just going to sell her the way she is. Might stick her on eBay maybe auction or something like that. Not really sure yet, haven't decided. Should bring probably about $400 for it, so that's pretty reasonable. Now just clean her up a little bit. Jeez, wow. I tell you what, it is a good thing for these straps right here. I tell you, put these things in your camera. You could save your camera. I just damn near dropped the camera. Holy, that was something. How old is this camera? A week? 2 weeks? That would have sucked if we just broke it. But yeah, so not a bad little tractor. It's funny, these past few weeks here, I've been buying these tractors and they've been all come with a full tank of fuel. Let's see what this one's got. Holy moly. This thing's got a little over a full tank of, a little under a full tank of fuel. These past 5 tractors I think I've gotten in, they've all had full tanks of fuel. The price of fuel these days, I'm damn near paying $20 for the tractor. Go figure. But you know, 6-speed. Actually, no, it's a 5-speed. I think this got the 46-inch deck on it. Not 100% sure, but overall, it's a pretty decent tractor. So I'm gonna give it a little work on it, just a little wrenching on it, clean her up, and we'll get back to you once it's all done, because the battery's about to die on this camera. What a surprise! Surprise! And there we have a kind of clean deer. What do you think? Does that look a little better? I would say so myself. Hell yeah. Definitely cleaned her up quite a bit. I mean, all I do is I just hit it real quick with a little bit of buffer, a little bit of compound, and now she's all nice and shiny. I know it's a little bit rusty down there, but it is what it is, you know. You ain't gonna make $1 million off of it, but it'll clean it up. Tomorrow, I'll hit her with the power washer, and she'll be all good for all good to go, basically. The detail for retail. Pretty clean, you know. Like I said, guys, it's not $1 million tractor, but it will get the job done. Headlights work on it. PTO works on it. Electronic PTOs, get the little gauges on it. Battery, gas, and oil. But overall, pretty nice mower. Did the carburetor on it, and still seems to run a little rough. It might be because of the fuel. I'm not 100% sure on it. But I'm going to take a better look at her tomorrow. I'll rip her apart again and just double check everything over. You know, I couldn't find a hidden jet in there, but you never know. So, overall, not bad. Not bad, not bad. I got a guy that's possibly interested in it, so that'll be pretty kick-ass if it sells before I go away. But you never know. So, yeah, so tomorrow my plan is to run down to the welding store, get my tank filled up, so I can start building this thing. I picked up a piece of angle iron today. Should work out pretty good. Have somewhat of an idea. I want it to be removable in case I should ever have to tow someone, so I can pull this off and then use the hook there. So I gotta come up with a way to remove it. I have somewhat of an idea, but I'll have to wait and see. I did another coat of polyurethane on the trailer. It's looking pretty damn shiny, so that's pretty kick-ass. So that's a really nice trailer. If you guys are asking if I was going to sell it, I have no intentions of selling it. I plan on keeping it for at least about a year. So I did at the beginning thinking about selling it, but now after using it and not having to deal with the push the friggin' tractors up on the truck, the trailer makes life so much more simpler, you know. So yeah, but I know it wasn't much of a video. Give you guys a little bit of what we got going on, what happened over the weekend. And as you can see, we get this guy in. I put my DLT up for consignment at a dealership, so that's pretty good. I already booked the consignment for the X-Mark, but the X-Mark sold. So I was like, well, I know, I'll just throw the Crossman up there. And the way how that works is they take 5% of whatever I get for it. So basically what they have to do is they have to go through the tractor, make sure everything's all safe and good and all that good stuff before someone can buy it, and they'll look over it. I think there's like a fee of 30 or 40 bucks, something like that, and then they'll list it on their website or wherever it is, Or they'll just put it on the side of the road and maybe someone will drive by and see it with a few other tractors they get up there. So, but I mean, it's whatever. It's not doing me any good sitting here while I'm on vacation, so I figured if it goes there, at least somebody will see it possibly, and maybe someone will buy it possibly. You never know. So, anyway, we'll talk to you guys all tomorrow. Hopefully you guys all have a good night, and see you then.